What your favorite sword in Sailorpiece says about you. Anti-magic. You are just one of those people who always buy the new iPhone even when there is nothing different in it from the previous one. Or you just like Black Clover. Great mage. You thought that the final sword of C1 would be epic and decided to try this one, but now you only use it because if you don't, you would have wasted 30 hours AFK farming for eggs. Abyssal Empress. You did not even want to use this sword but now have more than 10 copies of it just because of AFK farming at the Infinity Tower. Or you found the glitch in this sword really cool and wasted your tower tokens on it. Shadow Monarch. You just wanted an upgrade from the Solo Hunter sword and you probably don't even use this sword anyways. Manipulator. The only reason you have this sword is because you want to unlock the true Manipulator. Griffin. You liked its range and the Z ability and used it to farm enemies early on in the game. You sometimes still use this sword for farming. Dragongoddess. You consider yourself the luckiest player in this game because this sword has a very low drop rate. You flex this sword to players even though you hate the damage that this sword does. Atomic. You just like to torture yourself with long quests. Even if there are better swords, you like being edgy and say corny stuff very often. Excalibur. You thought this was the best sword in game because of its high early on damage and were disappointed to find out that almost all bosses have their unique swords. Ice Queen. You got this sword when it first came out and had a hard time getting the new weapons from C2, so you just stuck with using this sword because it is still better than most new swords. Katana. You are just nostalgic for the first ever sword you used and still use it sometimes to remember those days when you first started playing this game. Even if this sword does not do much damage, it still holds a special place in your heart. Dragon Slayer. You were either one of the earliest players to play this game and managed to get this sword back then, or you had so much items to trade and just got the Dragon Slayer from trading. You don't even use this sword and only have it for its trade value.